It's always a little quiet at the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah. Still have. Still have the last season on there.
Yeah.
The Reservoir Frogs had only, I think, 1,200 TV after that game. From
That's chaos,
1,800.
isn't it?
Yeah. No, they played Lizard. But yeah, it's chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. It's your chaos team, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
One of the things that I thought was odd, actually, when I was looking at the race distributions, we don't have any Nurgle teams.
Yeah, not in Emperors, but I think there are some Nurgle teams in maybe even Lords.
We did have, because Don Eagle was Nurgle, but as it stands now, there aren't any, but one.
Okay. Oh yeah, I mean.
I guess they haven't been out that long though, have they? Really, like a season or two? It's quite a long-term project, isn't it, Nurgle?
Yeah, exactly.
You need to be pretty patient.
They don't start out strong.
No, no.
I think they're the hardest I've played so far in the beginning. They have literally nothing.
Well, they're pretty unforgiving as well, aren't they? Because they're so slow.
Yeah.
You know the way like Khemri, they're similar, aren't they? They're really slow. So if you make an error and the other team gets past you, you're kind of screwed. Then, really.
Exactly. Also mistakes. Yeah. When you touch that, mistakes are so unforgivable.
Yep. But once they get going, it's a bit different, isn't it? I'm just trying to find
Wants to get blocked on the mighty blow and guard.
yeah, I'm just gonna have a look at the Reservoir Frogs. See.
Okay. Maybe we just start out with the finals.
Yeah. Sure.
Look at that.
Okay.
And then when the channel fills up a little, we can talk about, you know, maybe next season, or
Yeah.
maybe we start with how last season went.
Yep.
Go.
So
There.
okay.
Armageddon Creeps. This is Reservoir Frogs.
Okay. Just loading up.
Yeah, me too. Let's try to stay in sync.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. So were there any inducements for the match? Who had the most TV? Was that you?
At first, I thought you were gonna ask, were there any were there any injuries? Yeah, there were inducements. I think he didn't take the fireball. I think, did he?
Okay.
I'm not sure. I think he took the fireball and Sibley. Yeah, fireball and Sibley. I bet on fireball and Sibley.
Yeah.
I don't remember anymore. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna stop when the kickoff starts.
Okay. I'm just seeing the setup at the moment.
Fireball and Sibley is... I'm getting Fireball and Sibley all day long. Every lizard man takes it against me. Because of the high TV.
Well, it's a couple of things, isn't it, really? Because then it actually changes the way that you have to play, doesn't it? Like, you need to be a bit more spaced out. Like, I tend not to use the...
I've been playing against Fireballs so often. But
you just don't care.
yeah, no, I'm... Like, it's became normal for me not to cage. I don't cage anymore.
No. Problem with cages is that it's all a little bit tight then, isn't it? If you get kind of squashed, you haven't got anywhere to go. Like screening off and spacing out to... Right, I'm ready to go. Have you started yet?
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I stopped a little bit late down on the first block.
Okay.
Are you there?
So, yeah.
Cool,
Oh,
starting.
wow.
And
Okay. Yeah.
That was
That's a start, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know how this game got so close. And
Oh. Just.
I mean,
That's a start, isn't it? Look at that. Wow.
yeah, brought that guy back a little.
Yeah.
So nothing can happen.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's quite fast. Oh, wait a second. Let's turn the skills on.
Yeah. Oh, not a removal. The blitz. That was novel.
Really? What was another? I'm not there yet, I think.
It was only the blitz didn't remove someone. Well, I guess the Minotaur kind of didn't hit anything. But I would imagine for to coach, it must have been an expectation that you get another one. Nice deep kick though.
Yeah, that kick was really great for him. But I was a little late on time, like I'm always late on time. So I could have moved one more feet forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take quite a lot of thinking time, don't you?
Yeah, you could say that.
Because the difficulty here already is the numbers. It's really hard to defend, isn't it? Because they, you know, if they just try and pack the middle like that, you're just going to use your claw to get through there.
Exactly. I'm just gonna run over one side if they take the middle, and if they don't take the middle, if they try to spread out, I can just set up in the middle, and yeah, it's gonna be very hard.
Minotaur's not in the game at all yet.
No. Death Minotaur in the finals.
So I guess the game plan here is just a slow 8-turn drive, remove as many as you can. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much the game plan for every game.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to have as many removals as possible. Oh yes. The proxy guy is down. But he revives him.
Right, I think you might be slightly ahead of me.
Stop a second.
So what play are you on at the moment?
My minor is doing nothing again.
Yeah, that's every turn though, isn't it?
Yeah. Turn 3.
Turn 3, yeah, I'm on turn 3 lizards just blitzed.
Okay, I'm gonna wait there. Tell him when the when the Minotaur does nothing. So let's see if someone's here already. Okay. Your list doesn't work right now. Akro Satarin. Hello, Akro Satarin. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I mean, I'm sure you're not.
Necro coach. Yeah. Field of Dogs.
I need my second screen again. One of my screens broke.
Okay, Mino's just... I'm on turn 4. Mino's just blitzed.
What? On turn 4? I was waiting on turn 3.
Yeah, sorry, I'll wait.
Okay.
Yep. I got sidetracked. I was looking at the Necro team there.
The Necro team?
Yeah, Acro Zatarims. I was just checking who his team was.
Okay. So he's in the lake. Cool. Yeah, now on turn 4.
Yep.
Like, I really want to get this guy out because Mr. Palingon, he's the one who's gonna do damage to my team. If anyone does. Yeah, but that guy's
Yeah, is the Mino blitz on?
Yeah, minor blitz right now.
Okay. Right.
So now I'm gonna make a big mistake. A second. Wonder if you see it.
So that again?
I'm gonna make it. Well, I've made a big mistake. Followed up with my diving tackle guy.
Right.
Should never have done that. That was... I mean, that almost cost me the game.
Yeah.
Get the ball and he's running.
The really speedy one's off the pitch at this point, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's away.
Exactly. He's got a movement 10 skink. That's... I mean, that's just crazy. I wanna have a movement 10 skink one day.
So you still got the blitz on here though, haven't you? But it's away from tackle. And a couple of go for it's. And no block.
I was thinking either a blitz with this guy, but I'd have to make a dodge into attacking zone, which really sucks. But then I'd have to tackle on him and block. So this way I neither have tackle nor block, but I don't have to make the 4+ dodge. I'm not sure if that was the right move for me, but And gets it. But I'm trying to see it
So
positive.
I guess he's going to dodge through there.
Yeah. I'm a little bit ahead of you. Do you have the scenes on?
Or not?
The injury scenes and stuff?
Ah, yep. So you must be quite disappointed to go one down.
He's one down. Oh, I'm going one down. Yeah, right. Yeah, I was a little upset there, but I mean, there's still enough time, and I've got 2 removals. One of them is a Saurus, and I've got another chance to hit on it. You know, gotta see it positive. It's 3 times the score is well possible. So I do have 1 dice. I'm such an idiot because it didn't stand up roll or put him up probably. Or did I? No, it wasn't 2 dice. So. Just doesn't show. Another injury. Miss next game, nothing serious, so that's cool.
So a few less removals. Let's kick off.
Yeah, not as many removals. But anyway, I got an outnumbered again, so I mean, it's nice. I should have moved 1 more further. Yeah, 1 square further would have been perfect. Because now I have to definitely make 1 go for it. That was crucial. Oh, you can't hear me? Servo? Okay, 1 second. Are you there? Can you hear me now?
Oh, yep,
Ah,
got
okay,
you there.
good.
Okay, great.
So I'm back. Could you hear me?
I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nothing too bad happened. Yeah, so that skink was crucial. That skink going down was really good. And another injury. That's important as well because this guy needs SPP. He needs him so much. I think he's getting a level up as well in the game. I'm not sure if I should have blocked that skink there. Like I didn't have tackle. He could have easily put him right on the ball guy. The ball
Yeah.
carrier. It would have been a 2 dice against him, but still. function to put the chat out, right? Pop out, yeah, that's it. I can always follow the chat.
So, Acro, do you know what you're watching here?
Huh?
Just one whether Acro knows what he's watching, because this is the Emperor's Final from this season.
Yeah, this time I was lucky enough to participate. Okay, I was worried about that 10 movement skink. I put all my best players on the line.
Yeah.
Like, I was hoping he couldn't figure out a way to do anything against this. And there's probably better positions.
Thing is, when you've got someone who has stunty and moves at that speed, there isn't a defence you can really do. You know, you just have to be lucky.
Yeah, but he still has to move his skink one more square. So if he can't move it, at least if he can't even move it one square, then I'm okay. But
yeah, it's very hard to stop that though, isn't it? All it needs is one push.
yeah, and there's the chance that he gets the kickoff event as well, right? Where he gets to move one square. That's what I was really worried about.
Yeah.
But if I didn't put it like that, I was lucky, he didn't figure it out. But if I didn't put it up there, I had to put him in the back. Then he had to do 3 dodges, which, yeah, it doesn't matter too much with stunty, right? And I don't have enough tackle to tackle and diving tackle to, you know, close the gaps.
Yes.
So I'm on half 2.
Yep. So 1-1 at the half, you kick in.
Yeah.
It's hard from there, isn't it? How many players have the Lizards got though? 1, 2, 3, 9.
9, yeah. So he's down 2. That's exactly what I want. I love it. I put my runner up too. He's got a level up. Now he's getting really interesting. It's blotch movement 7.
So you're going to have a pretty strong team for next season then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I lost my last runner, who was like, I think he could have only gotten 1 more skill. And he had everything I wanted. But I think I'm not sure if he had movement.
So the quick snap comes there. Like if that had come the kickoff before, it could be very different, couldn't it? Because then you'd be probably 2-1 down.
Exactly.
And kick in.
So it was a gamble, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think the thing is, when they're outnumbered by 2, they're probably going to lose more as well.
Yeah.
It forces the quick score. It's like they can't stall out because they just lose too many pieces.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard enough Lizard Man against Chaos when the Chaos has 3 or 4 claws. Then it's really like super tough. But when you're outnumbered as well, it's just you know, a snowball.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to say it's my incredible skill and stuff, but it's really just like.
It's just playing the team to its strengths, isn't it? That's the thing. Chaos at the top end are very, very good, but earlier they're not.
But I have to say, I mean, I had to, you know, I had to play them early as well. I had to take the bashing in the beginning, right?
Yes. I mean, I think the best thing to do if you're facing Chaos or whatever is just get a bit fouly, really, and just foul them a lot. Because you need to kind of keep up with those removals, because they will keep hitting you and they will keep kind of removing your players. But if you've got a dirty player, maybe, and some bribes, then you can kind of almost single players out and just try to remove them one by one.
And the mana is staying again. It's doing nothing all game. Sorry, I was interrupting you. What did you say?
No, I was just saying about Chaos at the high level, it's hard to know what to do about them. So I tend to kind of try to foul them a lot and try to reduce their numbers that way, because they are going to keep hitting you and they are going to keep removing your players. There isn't anything you can do about that.
Yeah.
But if you can at least sort of keep up with that a bit, then you've got a chance, haven't you? Because once Chaos lose a few, they're much weaker, much weaker.
Yeah, I mean, if you somehow can, you definitely have to foul the killer piece, or one of the killer pieces. It's, yeah, you just have to.
I think when we played, I tried to do that bit and tried to keep the claw away as much as possible, but it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. Sorry, what team did you play?
I was undead.
Undead. Oh yeah, I remember. I think, didn't you even foul my killer once or twice?
Yeah. There's probably a chance I fouled him, well, at least once or twice.
Yeah. Oh. I think I lost my last killer piece, which was fully developed to their coach, actually.
Right.
Yeah. We'll watch it replay. Off. So I was quite scared I'm gonna lose my new killer as well.
Well.
And there's gonna be a tough injury there. I almost lost another piece. I think it was one of my killers actually.
That's quite an unusual choice on that Chaos Warrior Frenzy. You don't see that much.
Really? I love it.
I don't think I've seen a Frenzy Chaos Warrior before.
I think it's super strong.
No, I've seen it on Beastman quite a lot. What has he got? God, Mighty Blow, Frenzy, Block, Claw. Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, now once he gets Block, Mighty Blow, Claw, and Guard, that's the core skills.
Yes.
And then you can give him Tackle, Frenzy, Prehensile Tail is interesting, I think, but I think it's not enough value, really. Especially since I have a Strength 5 Chaos Warrior who's gonna get Tentacles.
Yeah.
If he gets to get them, if he can get them. You know, next season is the last season. Yeah, there is. Yeah, he's probably not gonna get it. But I really like Frenzy on him because it's, you know, gonna just give me more casualties in him. So he's gonna level up faster. Hopefully. And I mean, more casualties do help.
Yeah. That's what Chaos do. Oh, another one. Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown?
Yeah, he just took an injury. God saw us.
Okay.
There's your Mino again.
I'm a little bit ahead again. Yeah, Mr. That was quite nice. Like, but the chance of getting an injury on a skink with tackle, block, and mighty blow,
Yes.
pretty high.
So, what turn are you on then? If you're a bit ahead.
13.
13.
And he's running to the front with his ball carrier. Sorry if I spoiled you.
It's all right. Oh, there he goes. Yep.
Okay, starting.
Okay, there's one go for it.
Yeah, that's really
Oh.
bitter.
Oh, he's stalling there. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder whether.
And an injury.
Oh, yeah. Who is that? The removals, they're not awful, are they? Really, like two of the beastmen are just kind of rookies.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Can take.
But strength 5 guy.
Yeah. What was that a permanent or was that just a badly hurt that he got?
No, I think it was just a badly hurt. Yeah, because he
Oh,
still
that's
had
a
an apo. Yeah.
shame.
Yeah, that's. Was it maybe a miss next game? I'm not sure. But I think I don't need. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a miss next game. Yeah. And I would re-roll that on a.
On the skink. Oh. Another injury. The mighty blow, tackle, block. Good chance of removing one.
Yeah. The minnow block is going unpunished. Luckily.
He does have block though, doesn't he?
Yeah, still. I'm blocking into 2 dice against me. You know?
Yeah. Was that a mistake or was that just a risk?
Huh?
Was that a mistake or just risk that you
I
took?
think in retrospect I shouldn't do it, but at the beginning I knew what I was getting into. But I thought, I think I wasn't sure. I thought it wasn't really. He couldn't really stall again, but maybe if he pulled something off, he could have stalled again. I think, and like in retrospect, I thought he could, but yeah, it's kind of unlikely. But it's Blood Bowl. I mean,
yeah, it's that thing, isn't it? You
not
never know. What,
sorry.
I was just saying, it's that thing. You never really know what's going to be the right thing.
Yeah, I think the question is not if it's likely or not. The question is, how unlikely is it? I think it wasn't unlikely enough.
There's that thing, is it, that you should play expecting everything to fail all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and then if it doesn't fail, that's a nice bonus. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not a bad, I mean, not totally bad attitude to have that to play this way.
It's a hard attitude to have though as well, isn't it? Because you kind of want to, win. You want things to work, because especially if you kind of see a play or something like that, and then you just need, and it's like, oh, I just need the 3 here, and it's like 2, re-roll 2. But that's the game, isn't it? That's what makes it good.
Yeah, definitely. Exactly.
So at this point, it's kind of, it's not good for the lizards at all, is it? Really, because all you have to do is get it in.
Yeah.
If you can remove another 2, maybe, or just the really fast skink, then that's that.
Yeah, I got super greedy there, and I'm not proud of that move. Like, if I foul him, I should have at least fouled him somewhere near my ball carrier. Because yeah, now he's gonna blitz, and it's a 50% chance that he's gonna do it, and it's with a reroll, it's a 75% chance that he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was getting myself into a really bad position, to completely unnecessary. But luckily, it turned out well.
Yep. But it did leave it open, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It was, yeah. I can't tell you how sad that move made me.
Even if you had gone down there, you probably had enough around there to recover and the time to get back up. You might need a pass or something.
Yeah, but then, I mean, it's still like only having a 25% chance of winning, 75% chance of winning at this point, or drawing, is still not enough. Not with, I don't know, 5 or 4 more players on the field than he does, right?
Yep. Yeah.
I see Blood Bowl like poker. I think you need to squeeze out every last percentage you can get. And there goes the double one. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that would have been crazy. Imagine, he even had
But
frenzy.
you know, that's a reroll, isn't it? That's
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
And he was writing in chat, he was writing quad skulls please. And then the double
And then the first,
oh,
yeah.
holy, please don't.
It could happen, can't it?
Yeah.
You know, kind of looking back, that you maybe wonder whether it's even worth taking the blitz in the first place there, rather than just running it in. You know, it's unlikely, but there's still a chance.
I'm confident that the blitz is 100% the right choice.
Right.
I would do it every time. I would do it, yeah. I mean, it's just, I think it's 1,000 something, 1,000 and a few hundred to 1. So.
Yeah. But it still happens.
Yeah, but in this 1,000 to something to 1, I'm gonna get so many casualties, which makes well, which doesn't change anything at this point, but
No.
still.
So they're down to 5. You're receiving.
Yeah, I mean, it does change a lot.
I wonder whether they do. I guess the super fast skink just gets out of the way. Can't see how they can stop you.
Yeah.
You want to protect your players at that point, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I also got lucky, kinda, that I got the receiving. Because with this 10 movement guy, I still have to be scared.
Yeah, there's always a chance, isn't there?
Yeah, and even having one player more on the field could do the damage. Now I'm just playing super safe. Actually, that's not even worth watching. I think I'm gonna get another casualty. Yeah. Oh, but that injuries. I love it.
Couple of knockouts. Yeah. He could have done with a few more knockouts early on in the game rather than injuries.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna got quit replay. Are there any people in the chat already?
Nope.
Okay, because I don't see any.
No, Echo's still in there, but I'm not sure whether he's watching.
Yeah. I guess we gotta put it up on YouTube then.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, he's here. On and off.
Ah, okay. Well, after not doing a Twitch State of the League for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think what
and we're postponing it quite a bit as well.
Yeah, we had a couple of times, didn't we? But once the new season starts, we'll get one going in, again a couple of weeks into it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bit of a funny time in between seasons, isn't it? Because people sort of stop engaging so much until it starts again.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, of course, because people don't have it on the map in this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Wanna start off with Lords and talk a little bit about the seasons. Did you follow the Lords a little bit?
A little bit. Let's just bring table up. So so maybe have a look. So Pedder with his Undead, maybe have a look at that team.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's one of the teams that's going into Emperors next season. It's going to be one of three Undead teams.
3 under teams.
Yeah, in
Oh,
Emperors.
that's
Yeah,
huge.
I know. You must be like, brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite unusual to have that many sort of top tier. Yeah, so Emperors next season will be 3 Undead. The coaches Lizards, your Chaos, Sages, Rats, Madfog with High Elves, and a War Boss. Zodgord has come back with Dark Elves as well, so it's going to be quite good for Chaos, I think. So, Pedder's team, Charlottenburg Court Boys. Let's have a little look at what they've got. So, not that much.
Not that much.
Really?
He's got a level a 9 movement ghoul.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's pretty
Like the
cool.
ghouls are okay, but the first place I always look on the undead team is the mummies because they're so key to how the undead
Oh yeah, true.
work, and they're either must have been replaced or I don't know, but they've got nothing.
Yeah, I mean for first place in Lords, it's
Yeah,
really pretty weak. You're right.
yeah. I mean, good blitzer potentially plus strength, mighty blow. The ghoul is good. Um,
Yeah.
I
Well,
I had to move my 9 ghoul once, and it was it's kind of game breaking because you don't really have to get very far into your opponent's half, and then if you just need to, you're away
yeah. It's almost
with
like
it.
the movement 10 skink. Just that he
But
has 3 strength and yeah, 1 less movement.
yeah, so looking at that, I would say this team fails all the time.
Yeah, he's gonna have a tough season.
Yeah, it's 15 players,
But
and out of three,
he got
four.
first. Sorry, he got first place in Lords. So well, maybe
Yep.
that speaks to his playing skills.
Yes.
Maybe he's gonna outplay us all. So what were you gonna say?
Yeah, just the amount of zombies and skeletons on the roster just suggests a really deep bench, and the only reason for that is just to foul
Yeah.
all the time. So you know what I was saying before about, I guess with Chaos you can sort of single players out and then just
Mhm.
boot them. I reckon that's what Pedder does.
Yeah. And I mean it's. I mean, yeah. Undead is okay for Chaos. It's still not the best matchup. Not. I mean, the best matchup really is Lizardman, I think. Yeah. Can't think of any better right now. Or
So let's
maybe what's also very nice is Norse, because Norse, you know, if they get a fight with Chaos and they have to,
yeah, yeah.
they're not fast enough.
No, no Norse anywhere close to Emperors. Okay, so who came second? Zaz 75. That's a pretty developed Dark Elf team.
And I think he was an Emperor last season, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Look at
that's
that.
really,
That's
yeah, you're right. That's a really developed
three
team.
three mighty blow players on that team. 2 agility 5. That's a really good Dark Elf team. Yeah. Unfortunately, Zaz isn't playing next season, so we won't get to see that team in action. But in other ways, it's quite good because I won't have to play against them. So,
Yeah. You don't what? Sorry, you don't have to play against them.
that's right.
Oh, you're moving down to Lords.
No, but he finished second.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah,
So it
so he
doesn't
would have
have
had a good
yeah.
chance of hitting Emperors. But yeah, it's a shame to lose a good team like that, develops and everything. Okay, and then there's another undead team. They're going up into Emperors as well. Dead Star Belgrave, Crowd Dog.
Hmm? Sorry, I
So,
didn't.
so Dead Star Belgrave are going up to Emperors as well. Yeah, are you on this team, Theo?
Sorry, I
This is
don't know where you are yet right now.
right. I'm looking at Dead Star Belgrave. They finished third in Lords last season.
Okay.
And they are going up to Emperors for next season. So they're one of the undead teams in Emperors. Yeah. So they've got some interesting goals going on there. One strength 5, one strength 4. Then he's got a movement 4 mummy. So both the mummies have guards. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 guard players in total. That's going to be a good team, I think.
Yeah, true. So you said that Les Tudes
Yes.
Sukuden is not gonna. He's not gonna be an emperor.
No, because he's not playing next season.
Oh, okay. That's sad.
Yeah, it is a shame, isn't it?
Why would he? Why would he stop when you're coming to emperor? Well, I guess
I
he
think,
had it. He was
I
there
think,
already.
yeah, I think Saz said that he had quite a lot of things going on, so he didn't really have time.
Yeah, I can understand.
You know, he's based in, what is it, Argentina, I think,
Mm-hmm.
as well. So it's a little bit more effort needed for the time zones and what have you.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, Mad Frog finishing 4th in Lords, but they are going to be in Emperors as well. So they had a 3-3-1 record. Avlorian Gladiators.
Huh? Wow, a lot of casualties.
Oh, yeah, 43.
That's gonna be nice.
7 last season. Yeah. I know I think I played this team the season before last,
Huh?
and I think I played this team the season before last, and they just were injuring themselves all over the place, failing dodges. You know, you knock them down, they just die. And I think that was the team. But if you look at the team, two of the catchers have niggles on them as well.
Yeah, I saw it.
You know, it's hard, isn't it? Because they're developed players, but armor value 7 and niggle isn't a good combination, especially if you're going up against sort of more bashy teams. And looking at Emperors, there's a fair bit of bash with obviously your lot and all the undead there as well. So not. I think it's reflected by they finished 4th, didn't they? They finished 4th in Lords, but they're still getting up into Emperors just because some people have dropped out and things. But I think they will struggle. What
Yeah,
they
they will
do have,
struggle very much.
what they do have, which is good for elves, is 3 guard players. So if that can make a difference, and if they can get a wizard, you know, you never know, they might be able to make something happen. But I think overall, yeah, I wouldn't expect too much from them.
Yeah, true. Why didn't he replace them?
I don't know, but I think it would be because they're developed players.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I can
So,
see the guard guy. Oh, I wouldn't replace the guard guy. Are
well,
no,
the
it's only
guard guy is minus movement. The 2 niggles are the 2
yeah.
catchers, Hammer and Hurricane. Now, one is wrestle tackle, one is block frenzy.
Would he keep up the lineman with minus movement, the second one with 3 skills? I guess if it's yeah, I mean since it's
Guard,
only one more season.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But if that was me, so I play quite a lot of AV7. I play quite a lot of elves. If someone gets a niggle, they're off the team because it's just too much reliability. They get targeted, and then if you look at that, like they're both 150k each, aren't they? That's quite a lot of money. That's a wizard. That's 2 wizards, really.
Yeah.
Like you could cut one of them, and that would give you a wizard. I'd rather have a wizard than a niggle player.
Very true.
Yeah. So that was lords. Do you want to have a look at emperors?
Yeah. Just one more thing. I think a lot is gonna come down to if you can protect the catcher. I mean, what I'm saying. Of course, it's gonna. It's just really gonna be hard to protect them because everyone's gonna go so hardcore for them. Okay, let's. Oh yeah, I can't hear. Oh, you can't hear me again. That's strange. Can you hear me on stream? So there it is. Hey, can you hear me? Hello? Okay, yeah, you should be able to hear me there. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
That's better.
Now it works.
Yeah. It dropped out for some reason. No, I was just saying. So that's the main ones from lords, really. Shall we have a look at emperors from last season?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Okay.
So.
Okay. So top 2.
Lenses dropped out, unfortunately.
Yes. As Lembosha, well, and awesome dude, and Scar actually. So a lot of coaches who were in emperors aren't playing next season.
Yeah. Skuro, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, that's sad. Skuro is a cool coach.
Yep.
Aura Lenses, I liked Aura Lenses as well. I don't know why he acted so strange this season. I mean,
I think he said that his team was broken, but
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
that's Wood Elves, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kind of what
just,
happens.
Just look at the team. Take a look there. Yeah, he's got, I mean, those crazy war dances. Okay, this one got a nicking. And, I mean, he's right. There's a good chance that he's gonna lose the other war dancer, and then it's gonna be real tough, but still. You can at least finish the season. It's like 4 hours. No, well, maybe it was 8 hours he had to put into this. And I mean, it's still a game. It's not.
I think with those 2 war dancers, you can definitely rebuild. I've seen Wood Elves teams with 3 fit players, and they can still do something.
True.
You know, I just think it's important, isn't it, that people stick around to the end of the season, because otherwise it kind of skews the league a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
if someone gets to sort of say week 3, week 4, then decides that, yeah, okay, gets to week 3 or week 4 and then drops out, then all the opponents after that, again, admin wins, so there's no risk of their players getting injured. They get more SPPs. You know, it's
Exactly.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
shame.
Let's go to Awesome Dude, huh?
Yep.
Second, the boys are back in town. What were your experience with that team?
My experience was they battered me. Was my experience. They fouled all the time. It was one of those games where every time one of my players got hit, they got removed, and I was playing undead, so it wasn't the best experience for me.
Yeah.
Some
I
really good
think you gave
players.
up on me.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was a bit of a shame, and also didn't manage to play his playoff match either. And I think that was that against those high elves. Might have been against the high elves. Let me just. So I think that might be. Yeah, I think it was the Hawks.
But Awesome Dude is gonna play next season, right?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, yeah. Then.
So that. Yeah. So he had a playoff against the high elves that we looked at, the ones with all the injuries.
Huh?
He was supposed to have a playoff against the high elf
Yeah.
team that we just looked at, the ones with all the injuries. But I think because he wasn't playing next season, he decided not to do that.
Yeah. I
It's
mean, really. Maybe we should really be a little bit more harsh with reinforcing the rules.
it's that thing, isn't it, that we've been discussing. I think that a harder line is probably best, because what's happening at the moment is people aren't having such a good experience if people drop out on them mid-season. So people sign up for one game a week, don't they? And if they're not getting that, then I think the overall experience of the league is not as good.
Hmm.
So I'm up for kind of a harder line, really, that people don't drop. People play all their games, except for obviously real life stuff changes that, doesn't it? Sometimes people have things that go on. There was someone who was having a load of issues at home and they weren't able to play, and I think that's a bit different. We've got to have that flexibility there. But as far as things like my team's broken, I don't want to play, or well, I'm not playing next season anyway, so I'm not going to bother to finish.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, I don't think that's kind of too cool, really.
Yeah. It's really actually really annoying. Ah.
Yeah, like his team as well, very annoying to play against. You know, look at all that mighty play. Like,
Mighty
also,
blow and piling on the goblin.
you know, yeah. Oh, I didn't even get to experience that. I don't think that goblin even needed to do anything because I had no players left.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you awesome dude. Like, I've played him a few times, and you know what you're going to get. He's always going to hit you a lot and foul a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
so
Well,
you
but he's here for
get
the
teams like
fun,
that.
though. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, okay, so that was the boys are back in town.
Yeah, let's go to the next. The good fellows from Ceramol.
Yeah, that's my team. Let's have a look.
Undead.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm not sure how I played against you. 1-0. Close to.
Was that only 1-0 or was it 2-0? I can't remember.
1-0.
It was okay. I think you scored, and I was looking quite good, and then you had a couple of turns at the beginning of the second half where about 4 of my players left the pitch, and then that was that. Really, I just couldn't protect the ball anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite interesting.
Now that you're talking about it, I remember.
Yeah, no, you remember. Okay. When I've my Gaul took Mighty Blow as the first skill, and I had quite a few people sort of saying to me that you never take Mighty Blow on a Gaul, but I quite like it as a blitzer, really, because you got the dodge to escape as well. You got the extra movement compared to kind of a white. But now I've got 3 blitzers. This team is built to hurt elves mainly.
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting season. Like
Yeah,
you have two elves, right?
yeah, and the Skaven as well.
Oh yeah,
Sage,
this game.
because I played Sage's team week 1, and I think did I pitch clear?
Oh,
Pitch cleared? No, I think he had maybe 1 or 2 players left at the end.
wow. So you won?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Only 1-0. Only 1-0. I just did that thing where I just kept hitting things.
Yeah. I mean, that's a solid strategy against Skaven.
Yeah, yeah. So what was good about last season is I didn't have lots of players die. The season before, I had to replace both the mummies, a white, and a ghoul or 2. But this season they seem to stick around a bit more.
What the ghoul? Can you hear me? I'm out again. Hello?
But yeah, we'll see.
Hello? Oh, sorry, I
Yes.
didn't hear you. I was out again.
No, I was just saying. I think the team's quite good now.
Huh?
The team's quite good, but we'll have to see with the 3 undead teams. There'll be a couple of mirror matches there, which are always a bit dicey, I think.
Yeah. When did you get the injury on the movement guy?
That was this season, maybe week 5, I
Okay,
think.
yeah. That's...
He's sure hands and block and sidestep as well, which is why he's still there. I like to have a sure hands player.
Yeah, you
So
need it next season, right?
yeah, so I bought another goal for the last match of last season when I played Limbosha, number 13, who instantly got injured. But the idea is I will train that goal up, and if once that goal gets sure hands, I'll probably cut the plus movement broken one because it's a bit bloaty. It's quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But it can still do a job at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, leveling up another goal takes some time.
Yeah.
At least, yeah, well, at least 1 game now. No, 2 games now, since he's missed next game.
Yes. Yeah.
But
And
you have an agility goal. Oh, but he's the one with Mighty Blow, so you want to
he
block.
rolled
Yeah.
he rolled agility after the last match. So I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's nice still. You can dodge out of everything and get a good
Yeah.
hit in.
And at a push, he could be a ball carrier
Yeah.
if needed. Or at a push, he could be a receiver.
Yeah, it's never
Yeah,
bad to have another one. So, just just in case.
Yeah.
There's a lot of situations where you can't get with him to the ball carrier, and I mean, if you have only 1 ball carrier, that's probably because your opponent did so, positioned himself so you can't get there.
Yeah.
If you have 2 there, it's a lot harder.
Yeah. Yeah. So the other mummy to skill and get stand firm as well would be good. But apart from that, we've got a white who's got jump up. He'll be on piling on next, but how many? 12 points, 6 injuries, 6 injuries, or 3 injuries and 2 touchdowns. Not too far away.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, mummies are hard to level up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's sad that you can't get block anymore, but Yeah, well, they're strong, so I guess they know what they're doing. I just
Yeah.
don't.
Right, shall we have a look at your team?
Okay, let's go there.
The ones to beat.
Oh no, we're what about Bembocha?
Yeah, we can have a look at his
And
team.
Sage.
He's not playing next season. Okay, so let's look at Lambosha first. He's got that werewolf.
You can look
Is
at
how I
Sage as well.
remember this team. Yeah, there we go. Mighty blow, block, piling on, tackle, and jump up. That's a very good player.
Yeah.
I tried to foul him many times, but he just stuck around. Yeah, really hard to deal with. What do you do with that? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I lost to him.
Did
But
you
I was
lose?
pretty unlucky, gotta say.
But you beat him in the playoff, didn't you?
Bembocha?
Yes. So before you played to coach, you played a playoff to get into that game?
Oh yeah, right. Oh man, I can't even remember. Yeah, probably because he
Yeah.
gave up on turn, I don't know, 4 or something.
Oh, really? There were a lot of removals. I watched some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I watched a bit of it.
Yeah, I got a lot of removals. Now, maybe it was turn 6 or something. Like, I got a lot of removals and then he just lost faith. And I mean, it would have been nice to finish it, but I don't blame him too much.
It's one of those things, isn't it? Especially if you're not
Yeah.
playing next season. You know, important to play that game anyway. But then if you can't see any way out and you're not keeping the team around for the next season, then you know the motivation isn't there so much. But I know Lembosha from ages ago. Like he's been around for. Well, I've been aware of him for about maybe 4 years.
Yeah. Also, I mean, he's scheduled and we started the game and yeah. So
Yeah,
it's not like he bailed out.
yeah,
It was just, you know, really tough game and I mean, and now we have this rule, the what's it called again? When you abandon a match,
yeah.
you have to
The
roll for
51
that.
SPP.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I was talking about.
So it
So
could affect. Well, it can only affect one player actually, and that's that werewolf.
okay, wow. If he lost
So
that,
it's, yeah. So what I would suggest with that is probably wait and see if Lembosha comes back. Yeah, wants to play another season in the future, then we need to mention it at that point.
yeah, I mean, but
But
if he wants to play another season in the future, he can play this team anyway, right?
yeah,
So it doesn't really matter. Oh, I guess you wanted to say we should roll him, right? Roll about the player. If he
yeah.
comes back.
No, that's what I was going to say. So if he
Yeah.
says, "Oh, sort of season after next, he'd like to play in that season," then we probably would need to do the role if he conceded that match.
Mm.
Um, did yes, yep. Yeah, but that would be a real shame. I mean, I would imagine that if he came back to play and then he lost that werewolf, there's not much point playing this team
Yeah, right.
because everyone else is okay. I guess it's like a team with one amazing superstar and everyone else is just there to stop him getting killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, right, shall we have a look at Sage's rats?
Sage won, I think, did he win 3 times already? TwitchBBL League? I think it was 3 times. So that's really, really impressive. And I mean, Sage is well known in the Blood Bowl community.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's the best coach here. I think I lost every game to him. Every game I played in a TBBL. Although it's hard with chaos against game, right?
Yep, it can be.
Now the storm weapons, they're really developed. Wow.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, he makes good use of his gutter runners, especially the one with strip ball. Strip
The
ball is really good on a gutter runner.
strip ball and wrestle.
Yeah.
I wonder whether he might take Dauntless, that player next.
Oh yeah, but he
That
has
would.
to get that right. Is it general or is
Yeah,
it? Oh, okay then. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he can get that.
He's a bit of a way off. It's 15 points off there, and if he is if that's the gutter runner who is going in and knocking the ball free, then he's not the same one who's probably picking it up and going off and scoring. So probably taking quite a long time to get to the next level. But
Mm,
obviously, a gutter runner's died as well because there's a complete rookie in there.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, you said you demolished him, so
Yeah,
here's the proof.
yeah. I think I just have some good dice when I play Sage because I've played him 3 times. We drew the first one. We had like a Wood Elf mirror match, and then I played him again. He was scaling Wood Elves, and he had about 3 players left at the end
Phew.
of that one as well. So sometimes it just goes that way, especially if you like playing AV7 teams. It's just part of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So I enjoy playing him. He's a good coach, and I like
Mm,
playing good coaches,
yeah. True.
especially if you win. It's even better then.
Yeah. Of course it is.
But he'll be back next season, so he'll probably go on a bit of a run. Where did he finish? So he finished fourth. But for
Yeah, it's
him, I
close.
would say it's a Middle East.
Oh, I'm out again. God, that's starting to get annoying. I have to. Yeah. Okay. Seconds.
Yours?
Okay, now it works again. Sorry that.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's getting annoying. Oh, I guess Discord isn't as stable as you know TeamSpeak.
Maybe next time we use TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have a server or something on
We
there?
had one, but
Yeah.
you know, it costs money, and since no one signed up on Patriot, I just can't afford to pay it on my own.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I have other things I need my money for right now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Um, and also, there wasn't really anyone using it except me.
Sure.
I can just use another one for me. Um, yeah, let's go to the next team.
That's you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Right. Okay.
So that's my favorite player, the Minotaur. And I wish I could
Yeah.
build him every time like that. Maybe
Blodge, claw.
get claw
Yeah.
first for
So,
the dodge. But who am I to complain?
so it's pretty standard chaos, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
except
obviously the Minotaur really stands out, and then it's got sort of claw, might blow. You've got some dodge in there though as well. I can
yeah,
see.
except the diving tackle is very unusual. At that early, at least.
Yeah. I just started. I'm not a chaos player really, but I started chaos team recently just in matchmaking, and
Hmm?
I had one who took diving tackle as first skill as well. So I think it's one of those skills that just gives something a little bit different. Is a skill that often gets missed as well. So
Yeah,
you can kind of sort of catch people out a little bit.
true. And I mean, even though I think it's not the best skill to take, I really like it, and it helped me out a lot, especially at the start when a lot of teams don't have dodge yet.
Yeah.
It's
Are you going to take stand firm?
No, next thing is gonna be tackle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just so strong, and also I think once I get tackle on him, I think I'm capable of blocking everything with tackle. In the oh no, I don't, because I was using the diving tackle guy as well. So I would need one more guy with tackle so I can you know, keep people from doing one touchdown, one turn touchdowns.
Yep.
Or at least give him a harder time.
And the runner guy is